Bust my buffers, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another video from Pixar Cast Fan 52, where today I will be reviewing the 2025 Metal Collection Thomas. So let's get into this. Alright, so first up, I gotta tell you where and when I got this. So I got this at Target at Grand Central with my money. This thing only costed like $6, I guess. It could have been better if it was like maybe $4 or $5, but nah. At least I got it. Metal Collection Thomas. Whatever. Alright, let's get into it. So this was released last year as a part of the 80th anniversary of the Railway series, and this was a part of the new Metal Collection they were doing, where they released Thomas along with Percy, James, and Henry. Although they released some older push-along releases from 2019 with the new tooling, with the new wheels. Let's look at the back. On the back, there's not much except for translated language names and some logos here. Thomas, Tomac. Yeah, I think we pointed this out on the video where I reviewed my 2025 motorized Thomas, where he had different translated names on the back. And he's got the Hit Entertainment logo. Yeah, they handled the Thomas toys pretty good with the Trackmaster range, created by Britt Allcroft. Yep, the woman that made Thomas come to our TV screens. Rest in peace to her. It's now been more than a year since she died. And they got the Mattel logo, empowering generations through play. You know, they've been handling the Thomas toys pretty good recently with these. Also about their 2026 show reboot toys. Don't think they're bad, but they're not perfect, obviously. I mean, they like the colored irises. That's gonna take some getting used to for this new reboot they're doing. Anyways, now it's time to open this thing up. I will be back with this wonderful piece of metal all opened up. Oh, that was easy. So here is Metal Collection Thomas out of the package, and man, I'm glad I got this thing. First off, right off the bat, this is has some really great details. This is one of the best die-cast Thomas we've gotten in years. I mean, all the other ones were pretty trash. I mean, the 2014 to 2016 take and play items with the fat magnets and the squish details were I mean, I didn't mind them when I was little, but now that I'm older, I obviously shown a bit of hatred towards them. Also, the adventure stuff was a little better. It had those little connectors, although it still had the same model where they had squish details. And then they did the 2019 push-along stuff, which, the proportions on those were a little bleh. And then we've gotten the 2021, we got the All Engines Go Thomas, which did symbolize the All Engines Go feel to the show, but also that was pretty trash. And now in 2025, we got this new Thomas from the Metal Collection, and oh my god, does this look good. This is great. It's not perfect, obviously. I mean, some of the details here, like these black little things that come off the smoke box, they could do some improvements. The details here are not very good. I'm glad they sculpted these well. This is obviously based on his season 23 to 24 model from the CGI series, with the rivets and handrails. Also, he doesn't have his window details, like as seen here. I like that they add side rods, but obviously they don't move. I did think they would move when I first saw this, but obviously. Let's look in the cab. Yeah, I'm glad it's got an open cab, although I think that's a pole in there. You know, it's important to keep the toy stable. Alright, gotta let the cat out. Anyways, let's continue the review. The coal bunker details, superb. The coal in there is, I think that's plastic, but looks superb. The back, well, the front buffers are colored, but not the back ones for some reason. And same thing with the tail lamp, that's not colored, and at least he's got gold whistle. Look at the back. Obviously, it's labeled Thomas. You know, they've done this a lot with the toys. I don't know why they do it. I don't know why they never do it with the Pixar Cars toys. I mean, there are many where I've forgotten their names. Made in Thailand. U44A, made during the... I'm assuming this was made during the 44th week of 2024. Wait, no, they can't be 44 weeks in a year. Oh, it's made at some point in the A factory. God, shut up. So, yeah, this is based on just like the push along stuff, and where they'd have these hooks at the front and they'd fit on Trackmaster Track. You know, let's look at the face. The face is solid. They did a solid job, and the funnel, I'm not sure if it's meant to be that wide. It looks a bit weird to me. Same thing with the funnel. It's a bit wide. It could do with some improvements, although they did sculpt inside the funnel. Obviously, it leads to a... It's not like fully hollowed out, the smoke box. And, yeah, also, like a lot of the other toys, the white running board, or the running board is red, not white. So, yeah. This is a great Thomas toy, one of the greatest die-casts we've gotten in years, just like I said. But it's not perfect, unlike what Sodor Production says about these. That little bastard. And also the lamp isn't painted too. So yeah, just like I said, not perfect, but great. Let's see how this boy does on Trackmaster Track. Alright, we've got our track here set up. This is a little layout I made to try and recreate the Sodor Ironworks, or more well known as the Smelter's Yard, whatever you want to call it. I like to call it the Sodor Ironworks. Sorry about that. Anyways, let's see how Thomas runs here. And, well, runs like a charm. The side rods do look a bit weird from this angle, but I think that's my only major gripe about this toy. It's, yeah, other than that, this is splendid. I also got James recently, so I might review him soon. Let's see this much better. Get it looking more like the Sodor Ironworks, the smelting shed. I told you not to doubt me, guys. This looks fantastic. Honestly, the scenario looks perfect. This looks just like the smelting shed in the show. This is just like that scene from Scary Engines when Thomas is alone at the smelters and get spooked. Whatever. And if you're wondering how I've got red lighting, well, take a better look. Also, the sound is coming from my media player. I screen recorded the Roblox game with the Sodor Ironworks, and yeah, and I had the sound, so that's how I got the scene to look great. Oh, that ruins it. Yeah. Anyways, I should do a comparison between the Wait for that bus to go by. I should also do a comparison between the Metal Collection Thomas here and the original 2019 Push Along Thomas. Now, I wanted to do it with my Push Along Muddy Thomas, but I couldn't find it, as that was the closest. That was the closest thing I had to the normal Push Along Thomas. So I'll have to use my Diamond 75th Anniversary Thomas. Okay. Let's get a look here. So obviously the chassis on this looks better, and this one just looks a bit too chunky and fat looking. Ugh. Also, I'm pretty sure this reuses the model, the diecast model from the Adventures in 2014 to 2016 Take and Play Thomas. It's still connected though. I mean, God damn it. I don't think this is a horrible Thomas variant. I mean, this is one of those really bad looking push along Thomases, but I do like the diamond design. It's pretty solid. And obviously, this looks very squished compared to the newer one. The CGI faces are different. The window details are very squashed. Honestly, this is almost as good as the Take Along Thomas from 2004, 2002. This one doesn't even have a tail lamp. That sucks. This one doesn't even have a lamp at all. That sucks. And obviously, this Thomas wins. These look like the little smoke box things on the pilot model, on Gordon's pilot model from the 1983 pilot. Anyways, I think that is it for the review, so hopefully you all enjoyed this, and if you did, be sure to hit the like button, and if you're new to this channel and haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, as I am now finally at 500 subscribers, so I am now just halfway to 1,000, and I want to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so everyone watching that's new to my channel and is enjoying it, please subscribe. I could really do with it. And also, at some point, I will review my 2025 Metal Collection James that I also got from Big W for only $8, as they were on special. So look out for that review when I do it. Hopefully not in like 3 years. And, well, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, everybody.
See you next time.